Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex with NBC 11 Live, Team 101, born to compete, and we are here with predictions. Hey, man, it's a great time of the year for football. It's the second round, and of course, I got the man, the myth, the legend that's won 2 state championships in his household.
No, we got 4.
4? Do you really?
I've got 1.
Okay.
Josh has 1. Caleb has 1, and my brother, he got his own house.
Okay.
But Olton got 1 as a player,
As a coach.
and a coach.
There you go.
All right.
Because he won that Shaw.
Actually, player,
Yep.
DC, and a head coach. He got 3.
There you go, then. All right, Coach. Some great football going on. Let's get to 6A. Let's get to the action. Collins Hill taking on Colquitt. Who you got and why?
Now, Colquitt, historically great program in
Yes.
Georgia. I mean, you don't want to go down there and play in that hog pen. I hear they make you pull up next to the hog pen. You smell all that funk. You go out there and play. And you're down by 14 when you get off the bus.
Smell.
But Collins Hill's defense, they're outstanding. Got a chance to see them this past week. They put it on Westlake. As I told you, that he was going to be thrown off his back. He was actually facing the gravel. He was never thrown. But their defense, frontline linebackers, and the secondary did an outstanding job, but they put up more points.
Yeah.
They were able to run the ball. So I'm going with Collins Hill on this one.
Coach, I'm going to give you some numbers. This is one's good here. Colquitt has ran for 2,700 yards this year as a team, okay? Collins Hill, check this out, Rick. 52 sacks, 127 tackles for losses.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Trail Webb and Deuce Gerald are in your backfield every play.
All right. I'm going to go with Collins Hill, and I'm going to say this because the offense is getting better. Coach Downs is right. They're starting to tick right around the right time now. Colquitt, they got that running game. I just don't know how successful it'll be against that Collins Hill defense. Again, I'm telling everybody this. What we're watching with Collins Hill's defense this year is special. Enjoy it for what it's worth. Coach has Collins Hill. I have Collins Hill. All right, Coach. Valdosta versus Carolton. Who you got?
Well, you know, I love Valdosta.
Yeah.
And my man Todd down there, he's amazing.
He's the real deal.
And generally, I'm just going to say Todd. But
Okay.
they go to this Carolton.
Yeah.
And Julian Lewis, I mean, that dude can get it done. You can't call the right defensive scheme because he's going to get him in the right play, make the right decision. They've got too many weapons on the offense. They got 2 outstanding running backs. They got as good a receiving core as anybody in the state. I'm going with Carolton.
You're going with Carolton for that reason offensively. I'm going to go with Carolton from a defensive standpoint. Here's what they're going to do, Coach. They're going to be able to lock up outside when they need to, and they're going to be able to spy Todd. And here's the thing. Todd is – it's said, I'm going off what they said, Todd, not what you told me. Obviously, I haven't talked to you, but they're saying Todd is nursing a little bit of injury, so he can't run as much. But a 90% or 85% Todd Robinson is a lot better than probably 95% of the quarterbacks in the state of Georgia from an athletic standpoint, and that's just a fact, Jack. But with that being said, I think Carrollton's secondary will play big, which will allow that front 7 to go crazy, and they will create pressure all day long. Somebody that we're not giving a shout out to, how about that Carrollton offensive line? People really need to go ahead and check them. They're running screens. They're getting to the second level. They're doing a great job, man. Coach has Carrollton. I have Carrollton. I think Todd Robinson will go down on his shield, as they say, and he will have a fantastic game. He will have a fantastic game. It's going to be a good one. All right. Coach, Lowndes versus Buford. Yes, Lord. It got to happen, Coach. I'm looking at all that thought right there. It got to happen. I want to hear that going on out there.
The Lowndes Vikings, I mean, they physical.
Okay.
My man, look.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah.
Adam is a physical coach. He runs a physical program. But it's sort of like you're up against a juggernaut.
Yeah.
You're doing the same thing as Buford's done for 100 years.
Okay.
And they better at it than you are.
Okay.
They are better at the run game. They're better at stopping the run game. You got to have a throw game to beat them.
Agreed.
And I don't think Lowndes has a good enough throw game to overcome that Buford front 7. And Buford is, I know we talked about their secondary, but their defense has been outstanding. Yeah. I mean, we've got some great defenses in the state of Georgia this year, and Buford, they don't have a weakness on defense. And their throwing game, with the young Raiola, is coming along.
He's getting better.
They're getting better. And they got a 3-headed monster in the backfield. They are running the ball down your throat. So I'm going with Buford.
Here's what I said, and Coach can quote me on this. When Ty Boogie became eligible, that changed Buford's entire season. Defensively, he can do some things on the back end, but also offensively, he gives them another option to run the football. I do think Lowndes is going to play well. I think it is going to be a war on the football field. I just think Buford because they've been in so many battles this season, those type of battles, those physical type of battles, that they'll be ready for it. Coach Carter will have his guys ready. Fred down there, they're going to have their guys ready to play. I think Buford is just one step ahead of them right now from a program standpoint, and Buford's going to eke this one out. I got Buford winning. Coach has Buford winning. Going to be a good game. Please show up for the game. All right, Douglas County taking on North Cobb, Coach. Two of my favorite coaches. You go first, though.
Saw North Cobb in camp.
Yeah.
Coach Queen's got an excellent team.
Yeah.
Complimentary football,
Yeah.
run game, pass game, defense, special team. He's a very experienced coach. He's going to call a great game. Douglas, Coach Johnny White, they got all that talent, three of the best wideouts. I mean, they got Devin, they got Aaron, they got my man James Johnson, DJ Bordeaux. He's an athletic quarterback.
He's coming along.
He's coming along.
Yep.
I don't think Douglas' run defense. I know they learned a lot from that Buford game.
Yes.
But Coach King, I just love the big man. Like he a South Georgia sheriff, I told you.
Yeah.
I'm going with Coach Queen in this one.
Coach Queen
I'm going
at
with
North
Coach
Cobb.
Queen. I'm going with North Cobb.
Grimestead, Nick, he's rolling with you. I like Coach Queen. I can't remember Coach Queen's son. I know he's gonna get me. Tyler Queen, absolutely fantastic OC, and he will be a head coach one day. He's phenomenal. Coach Queen, I just love sitting and talking with him. Just like sitting talking with you.
Coming.
I love sitting and talking with him. He's my guy. They got Zach B over there, one of the top freshmen in the country. They got Nick Grimestead, former B2C All-American. Everybody, the crowd is going to be jumping. Everybody's going to be ready to roll. And then here comes Big Bad Douglas County.
Pop.
They are going to come away with this one. It's going to be a great game. I just think they learned too much against Buford. They learned too much against Carolton, and they will be ready to go. Because what they learned, Coach, I said this. I said when they lose to Carolton, which I knew they were going to be better. Years ago, I said when Mill Creek, they will lose to Buford, but they will win the championship. I meant what I said, and I was right. I will say this again. Douglas County, they lost to Carolton, but they will end up in the semifinals. I am telling you this now. I got Douglas County winning. Coach has North Cobb winning, going with Coach Queen out there. Fantastic game. Doesn't matter who we cheer for, who we root for, who we predict. Make sure you show up for the game. Pack the house for them, guys. All right, Coach, going into 4A. Central Carrollton versus Cambridge. Coach Jones up there cooking right now.
Cambridge had a great season. Coach Tyler Jones used to be at Walton. I said he's an outstanding offensive coordinator. They've had a great season. They're outstanding.
Yeah.
But I think my man RJ over there at Central Carrollton, I mean, he's an underrated quarterback. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the state. I know he's 5'10", but he's just got that Doug Flutie about him.
Yeah.
He's nifty. He's dynamic. He makes all the great throws. And the running back is one of the best. Jonez is one of the best running backs in the country. I'm going with Central Carrollton Lions. That's what they are.
You know what, man? Sometimes I like to climb to the top of old Mount Everest there, and that's usually where Coach Downs hangs out. And he's sitting there Indian style with the yoga pose and everything like that. And I asked him a question. I said, Coach, what wins in high school football? He says defense and a running game. He said, you got those two things. Those things travel. You can win football when it gets cold outside. And I just think Jonez, right along with JR, being successful when he has to get out the pocket.
That's right.
Picks up some yards, it will be just a little bit too much for them. Cambridge is going to play. Weston's been playing fantastic quarterback over there for Cambridge. They're going to do well, but it just won't be enough. I got Central Carrollton winning. Coach has Central Carrollton winning. All right, Coach, I can't call this game, but you can, of course. Kale versus Creekside. I'm staring at you, Coach. What you got, Coach?
Well, Kale.
All right.
Dynamic, athletic, but they lost so many players. And my coach over there, what my coach name with them Jordans on?
With the Jordans, May.
Coach May, he got the Jordans. He riding around in like the Raptor during football camps. They got all that going on. But them boys down there, the Creekside Indians, the Tribe, they got that dual threat quarterback that's throwing for 2,000, rushing for 1,000, doing all that, region player of the year. I think the Tribe comes in the house and they run them Kale Longhorn. They beat that bell for them and they run them doggies out of there that night. So I'm going with the Tribe on this one.
Even though I can't call the game, obviously we know why. Let's not pretend with this one. I will say the matchup, Mooney, running back Kale, that we both know very well, taking on that defensive line from Creekside. Both have been playing well. Something has to give. It's going to be a great game. All right, Coach has Kel win. It's going to be a great game. Please show up, pack the house.
I had to try winning. Don't do me like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Coach has Creekside winning the swamp stuff, handling business over Kel. All right, Coach. Perry versus Eastside. Who you got?
Eastside, they got all that track speed, but it's not track season. So I'm going with Perry. I'm going with Perry. But my man, little running back.
Gordon.
Oh, man, Gordon. They're getting it done down there. They surprise people. They're not surprising nobody else. They're getting it done going with Perry. But it's not track season.
It's not track season.
But if it is, I'm going with Eastside.
Eastside, I just can't see them getting enough stops. That's the whole thing, man. When I watched them play North of Coney, I just didn't see enough stops. I think Perry, man, is so well balanced. I got Gordon back there, running back, a couple of other pieces that do really well. I got Perry win as well. But Eastside, I'm telling you what, they're going to come to play. They got that guy over there, Barr. Whew. Hey, young man, hey, you the real deal, man. I can't wait to see you play. All right, I got Perry. Coach has Perry. Show up for the game. All right, Coach, last one. Benedictine taking on Ola. That's one of your favorite coaches out there.
Yeah.
Your guy.
Well, Danny Britt is a hard coach to deal with because you run a wing tee, motion to an I formation, turn it into a spread.
Yeah.
Usually when coaches do all that stuff, if they're doing everything, they don't do nothing good.
Yeah.
But his guys are very disciplined. The cadets down there are getting it done. Very well coached. Okay. They're not super dominant, but they did play Buford to one point at the beginning. Danny Britt's teams are outstanding. Ola, two of my favorite running backs.
Yeah.
Give me the name.
Nigel Newkirk and Caden West.
Caden.
Yeah.
They can go.
Yes.
Absolutely go.
Yes.
But them cadets,
they different.
put your money on that. They different.
All right, here's what I'm going to go with. Ola, listen to me. I don't even want that no more. Forget stats. Forget all that. The coach, I saw him on social media just yelling when the players were scoring. He was picking them up, not the lineman. Coach was picking them up in the air. You got two running backs that can absolutely go. Defense, you're going to have to show up. This is my pep talk I'm giving you. This is all I'm doing right now. I'm not looking at stats. I'm not looking at nothing. I'm not even looking at coach downs right now. I'm going with Ola based off purely emotion right now. This ain't even a good pick in my mind. But Ola, I'm rolling with you because I feel you're going to come through. I got spit coming out my mouth, Ola. Come on now. Benedictine going to run every formation that you know the man. They're going to run I formation. They're going to run wing T. They're going to run spread. Man, they might get in the T formation, man. They're going to give you every look possible. You got to come to play. Know your keys, know what you're doing, play disciplined football on defense, and you might be okay. And I'm going to go with Ola, coach. Did you like that speech?
That's a good speech. In 4 years, we'll run you for office.
There you go. All right, I got Ola, coach as Benedictine. Hey, guys, doesn't matter who we pick. Please, 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 man, just show up for the game. Support your guys. For some people, or excuse me, for some players, this will be their last game of not only the season, but of their career, and they deserve to see you in the stands and send them out the right way. All right, guys, make sure you catch us Friday night, NBC 11 Live, Team 1-1. Of course, we got Maria, who is one of the best in the business. She's absolutely fantastic, and also Reg hosted the show as well. Rick, am I right here?
Yeah.
I feel like, okay. All right, Rick says I'm right. All right, make sure you catch us after the game, Friday nights, all right? And then, of course, you'll see us as well, Born to Compete, the #1 segment in the country. Take care, guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex with NBC 11 Live, Team 1-1. Look, man, I got a guy here, man, that we haven't seen in a while, man. I tell you what, I give him so much credit because back in 2018, yes, I'm dating myself on that one. Back in 2018, a young Alex was out there doing his work, trying to do his business, and this coach here most definitely let me do my thing with his team, and I appreciate him so much. Coach Clack, well, I guess I can't say you're from Milton, but I can call you, can I call you a state championship winning coach here in Georgia? Can I say that? Is that okay?
I mean, it's the truth.
It's the truth.
You know, it's the truth.
There we go. All right, Coach, we got you in here for predictions, and let's have a good time. Let's roll with it. All right, Coach, I'm putting you on the spot. First time out, Milton versus Dutchtown. Coach, who you got?
Oh man, you know, I could go through a big, long, drawn-out thing here,
Yeah.
but I got to go with my boys, Milton.
Okay.
I've gotten to see them a few times this year. I actually got to call one of their games against Gainesville.
Okay.
They're just so well put together.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no holes. There's no holes, and they're going to challenge you, you know, on offense with some dynamic playmakers. I mean, you got Luke Nickel at quarterback. You got, I mean, I don't even know, 3 5-headed monster, whatever you want to call it.
Exactly.
But you know, they're just as special on defense.
They are.
And they'll lock you down, and they'll get after the quarterback. We'll be excited to see Dutchtown go with the, they're kind of wide open.
Yep.
Maybe that's a way that they can challenge them, so it could be interesting early on. I just think Milton will have too much for them, though.
All right, Coach has Milton. Here's what I'll say about Dutchtown. Coach is absolutely right, man. They're going to spread that thing out. They got somebody who I've been telling everybody about for a long time. Coach Downs is over there behind me. Mike Johnson, that is my guy. I've been telling everybody about him since he was probably, I can remember Coach Clack. But he's a fantastic player. People used to say, hey, he was just an athlete. I told everybody, I've been watching him since he was 5 years old. The boy can throw the football. And now he's considered one of the top quarterbacks in the state. I think he just committed to NC State, I think, somewhere. Okay, all right. So I have, but at the end of the day, I got Milton. All right, with all that being said, I got Milton winning. Coach has Milton winning. It's going to be a good game. All right, Coach, here we go. A big-time game. Roswell taking on Langston Hughes. Ooh, here we go.
Talk about firepower, right?
Yes, yes.
Got to see the Roswell play. Very impressed with them on offense.
Yes.
The quarterback, I think he's a baseball player too. I mean, he gets the ball.
Yep,
man, he gets the ball out. He makes great decisions. He keeps them in the ball game. Langston Hughes, good Lord. I mean, they're putting up points in bunches. They always do. They do a great job there. I think this is going to come down to who has the ball last.
Okay.
I think there could be a 1,000-point score, so give me the over.
Okay,
right?
all right,
Let me take
all right.
that. But I think if you put me to it, I think Langston Hughes may have just a little too much at the end of the day.
You know, I tell you what, I think what we're about to witness this weekend, to put out a player like Trey Smith, you know, they always, I don't want to say any kind of crazy words here, obviously, but let's just say you're going to have to take the crown off the head of the king. And that's what you're going to have to do with Trey Smith. He is going to give you everything this upcoming Friday night. He's going to play phenomenal. His teammates are going to play phenomenal. Two players I most definitely got to talk about, Duffy and Kobe on that defensive line from Roswell, have to show up. Langston Hughes, run the ball. You got arguably one of the best line in the Southeast and probably the best line in the state. Run the ball. Don't get in a track meet with Roswell. I think they'll run the ball. They'll control the clock. They'll play opportunistic defense, and I think Langston Hughes will win this game. Coach has Langston Hughes as well. Going to be a great game. Doesn't matter who we pick. Please show up for the game. All right, Coach. Thomas County Central versus Rome.
So again, another just great matchup. You got two programs that have a lot of history.
Yes.
You know, Thomas County Central is really finding their back to their roots. I remember growing up and seeing the Thomas County Central games and just the epic battles there. But they've got something going now. And you know, in 5A, you've got the three state champions that came all into one classification. So that's really the only thing that I can use to kind of go with this is, hey, they've been there, done that last year. They're playing great football. I know Rome is going to be a tough out for anybody.
Yes.
But I'm going to go with you got to knock the crown off.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
I'm going to go with Thomas County Central until somebody can prove me wrong.
Thomas County Central is the real deal. They've been putting up points. Jalen Johnson, that quarterback's phenomenal. Is Coach Justin's over there? Coach Rogers over there at Thomas County Central, one of the best coaches out there. Coach, I want you to coach my All-Star game. I keep telling you that publicly. Can't wait to see you out there. And that defensive line, they're going to have those horns going, Coach. They're going to be blowing the horns and all that kind of stuff, and they won't play them. They're going to play them when the offense got the ball, when the defense got the ball. They're going to get penalties. All that ain't going to matter because Jaden Harmon, Tennessee commit. I'm leaning on you, Jaden. Aiden McPherson at quarterback. Here's something I saw. Nobody wants to admit it. When they played Lee County, they gave up a lot of rushing yards. When they play Rome, they're going to give up a lot of rushing yards. I say all that to say Thomas County Central is still going to win. But I do think Rome's going to make a heck of a game out of it. I think Jaden Harmon last high school game is going to be phenomenal before he goes off Tennessee. It's going to be a good one, though. Thomas County Central, I got Thomas County Central winning. Coach has Thomas County Central winning. All right, Coach, last one. Sequoia versus Woodward. Who you got and why?
Another tough one to call here. I mean, Sequoia coming off of a huge win. Emotional win. I mean, they went in and you know, took Gainesville down, and you know, a lot of people had Gainesville making a deep run this year. Woodward, on the other hand, you know, they kind of struggled early in the year. Seemed to really be finding their way. But I go back again, you know, as you look at these games, Woodward made it to the state championship last year.
True.
So, you know, maybe Sequoia coming off an emotional win. Maybe they didn't expect to be there in round two. Woodward, been there, done that with this group of guys. So I think in an emotional game, I'm going to go with the team that's kind of got a little more experience in this situation. I'm going to go with Woodward.
That is, you know what? Landon Walker, quarterback, Woodward, played in the state championship game last year. Mm-hmm. The game Sequoia lost, here's one thing that stood out to me, Coach. The game that Sequoia lost, the quarterback that they played against, not only had over 100 yards passing, but he had over 100 yards rushing as well. Landon Walker is that same type of quarterback, Navy commit. He's going to put up yards. He's going to do a great thing. But one thing I'm going to go with, Coach, I saw an interview recently. Can't say the name of the company. We're not allowed to do that. But I saw an interview. It wasn't on NBC 11 Live, but nonetheless, I saw the interview. And the Sequoia coach said, we knew we were going to beat Gainesville. Come on now, Coach. That's what he's talking about. He had his black Air Force Ones on, toes pointed east and west, standing on business. I hear you, Coach. And so just for that one thing, I am going to say Sequoia is going to have another upset. It is going to be a fantastic game. Coach has Woodward. I have Sequoia. Guys, it doesn't matter who we pick. Please show up for the game, man. Support the guys. And as I continue to say during this playoffs, it is going to be some young man's last game out there. He deserves to go out the right way. And you can't predict how the game's going to go. What you can do is most definitely show up for the game and support that young man. All right, guys, make sure you catch us after the game Friday nights on NBC 11 Live with Maria as the host and Reg as the host. Who's hosting this week?
Maria this week.
All right, so Maria is the host this week, and y'all can hear Rick's voice on there. And make sure you tune in and catch that, and also catch us, Born to Compete, the #1 segment in the country. Take care, guys.